Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. We have a email in here from AJ Amos, and he says, "Hi Matt, I've been watching your show for a few months and have purchased a Panasonic G7 this summer. Congratulations. Great camera. I like the kit lens, but I'm looking for something with a little better low light performance. I mostly shoot everyday stuff as well as some landscape and want to get into portraits too. Would you think it's a good idea to buy the Sigma 17-55 f2.8 with an adapter that allows aperture control, not necessarily on meta bones, but I've seen some cheap ones with this feature? Or do you think I should stick with something native to Micro Four Thirds, like get a prime or two, or perhaps save for the 12-35 f2.8 from Panasonic? Let me know what you think. I'm curious as to what you have to say. Thanks for your time, AJ Amos." Well, that's a fairly easy answer for me because, yeah, I think you should probably save for the Panasonic 12-35 f2.8. That's what I'm shooting with this right now, that lens on the GX8, controlling it with the iPad. Love it. Love the GX8. I'm really enjoying my time with it. And I love this lens. It's the way to go, especially if you have Panasonic bodies, because it has the built-in image stabilization. So if you have another Panasonic body that doesn't, the GX8 has IBIS, but some of them don't. So you've got an OIS lens, and if you go Olympus, you don't. So I would recommend that. It's basically my favorite go-to mid-range zoom, the 12-35 f2.8. So it's worth it because you can pick one of those up for around probably 500 to 600 used. And I don't know what you're going to spend on a Sigma 17-55 f2.8, probably a few $100s. Then you got to buy your adapters, and you still don't have an autofocus lens. The Panasonic's just that lens where you should invest in good glass, and you're going to get that lens and keep it forever. You can keep upgrading your bodies, and you'll always have that awesome lens. It's certainly not an issue or a problem to get a good prime. My favorite's the 42.5 f1.7 for Panasonic. Great lens, great deal. It's probably one of my favorite lenses of all time. The Panasonic 25mm f1.7, also a fantastic value, great deal. But why not just save your money and get the 12-35 f2.8, because it'll cover you for everything you need to do. F2.8's still pretty fast lens. Unless you need something super fast for portraits, then I would go with the 42.5. Or you could get, like, I have an old Nikkor SC 50mm f1.4 that I use with an adapter that I paid for like $50-$60, and the adapter was like $12. So great option. You get that zoom, and then for portraits, still portraits anyways, where you're not shooting a moving baby or a child or something, it's not important to have AF. You can, especially with the Panasonics and their fantastic focus peaking and ability to manual focus. So use a manual focus lens for that and get something that's amazing performing for very little money and add it to that 12-35 f2.8. That's what I would do, but what would you guys do? Let's help out AJ here. Let me know. Do you lean towards what I'm saying here? Would you go with 12-35 from Panasonic? Would you, in contrast, go with AJ's suggestion and get the Sigma 17-55 with an adapter? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if it's an entirely different lens or different options you have for them. Let us know what you think and why. Let's help out AJ. Thanks for your question, AJ. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.